Hi friends, today I have come to you with one more concept of Buddhism. This concept is about inconspicuous and conspicuous benefits of practicing Buddhism. Which Buddhism? Buddhism of Nichiren Daishonin. So Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism teaches that if you practice this philosophy of Nichiren Daishonin or this religion of Nichiren Daishonin, over a period of time, you will start gaining both inconspicuous and conspicuous benefits. In simpler words, invisible and visible benefits. So, before I go into the details of uh, inconspicuous and conspicuous benefits, let me tell you something about Nichiren Daishonin and his teachings. Nichiren Daishonin was a great sage, a man of great erudition who was born in 13th century Japan. And at a very young age, he developed deep interest into the teachings of Buddhism. So he actually started reading the Lotus Sutra propounded by Shakyamuni Buddha at a very young age. And by the time he was almost 30 or so, he uh, he could understand Lotus Sutra better than anybody else in the world. And he told the world that if the because it the 20 the Lotus Sutra actually runs into 28 chapters. So he told the world that it is very difficult to recite all the 28 chapters of the Lotus Sutra propounded by Shakyamuni Buddha. So better it is if we chant the title of the Lotus Sutra even once. It would be equal to reciting the 28 chapters of the Lotus Sutra. And what is the title? The title of the Lotus Sutra, according to Nichiren Daishonin, is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I'll not go deep into the meaning of this title of the Lotus Sutra, that is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I'll simply say here, uh, uh, I'll save this discussion for some other video. Right here, I will just talk to you about the benefits of chanting this title of the Lotus Sutra, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So, if you continue chanting this title of the Lotus Sutra, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, over a period of time, what would happen to your life? Let us discuss it in the terms of niche, conspicuous and inconspicuous benefits. So, over a period of time, if you start chanting this title of the Lotus Sutra, what would happen is that your life will become better than what it was before. You will become more calm, and you will be at peace with your people around. You will overcome your anger. You will not be driven by greed anymore. You will not be a person of arrogance or greed or jealousy. You will also overcome your doubts and fear. So, these are all inner transformations that you undergo. And these inner transformations are but the inconspicuous or invisible results, because these changes are not tangible. The changes that you undergo uh, can be can be watched by people in your company. Over a period of time, they will start appreciating the changes in you. And the visible gains this practice of chanting Namyoho Renge Kyo promises are all in the form of overcoming your health problem, overcoming your problem of money, improving your relationship with your family members, relatives, your spouse, your children, like that. People who suffered poverty may overcome their poverty and who would now be able to buy flats, cars, and other uh, items of luxury. So these are the conspicuous or the visible results of practicing the philosophy of Nichiren Daishonin or the chanting of Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Nichiren, in one of his letters uh, that he addressed to his disciples, uh, compared the chanting of Nam-myoho Renge Kyo and its benefits to a journey. He told his disciple that if it takes 12 days to reach from one place to the other, and uh, and if somebody travels for 11 days and stops just after and just on the 11th day, will he be able to uh, admire the moon over the place of his destination? No, certainly not. So that is, and this is how he asked his disciples to continue practicing this philosophy of Nichiren. He asked them to continue chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, come what may. And he also tells his disciples that what would happen if you chant this Nam-myoho Renge Kyo for some time. You may come across many obstacles, many problems. You may feel like stopping the practice of chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and because it's very assiduous, this practice of chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo on daily basis, on chanting it every morning and evening, and for that also for a certain number of minutes or hours is not possible for a common person unless until he's very much determined, unless until he makes real efforts for chanting every day. So generally what happens that over a period of time, when one doesn't find any visible benefits coming along, one stops chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. But if he continues, if that person continues chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, then the benefits will start coming in his life, both in the form of inconspicuous and conspicuous benefits. So this is what I wanted to share today in my video about the benefits of the practice of the Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism. In my next video, I will talk a little more about who was Nichiren Daishonin and other things about or the meaning of Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you for giving your valuable times. Thanks a lot.